You all good?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No problem, guys.
All right, it's time to open up the Shelby County Recycling District Compliance Board meeting. Everything is being recorded. As we call you up, we will be through some pictures of your property. And we'll give you 5 minutes to talk and explain what's going on. First, order of business will be to approve the minutes from last month.
Move that we approve the minutes.
Second. We have a first and second to approve minutes as written. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Okay, first person that we have here to appear is Robert Kirschbaum, case 2026-32. While I'm pulling that up, I'm going to send you around the minutes so you can sign, please.
Last one, very left page. No, wouldn't be on that. Okay.
This is from the initial case here. It was junk and trash, inoperable vehicles. The vehicles were tagged at the time. I tagged them. Here's the progress from May to June. There has been some progress. There's been some vehicles plated correctly. The temp tags, you can see here. Still inoperable and non-registered vehicles there. There has been some progress, but there's still more to go.
There's been some more progress since those pictures. The white pickup truck is now inside the garage. The driveway is pretty well cleaned up. The hot rod there is down off the jacks, sitting off to the side. I've got a little bit more trash on the trailer because I'm going to haul it in. I've got a few more things I want to pick up and clean up. The trees and stuff there in the background have all been cut down. A lot of the stuff there in the driveway has been picked up. I haven't done anything there yet. I didn't know if that was a problem back behind there. I plan to put up a privacy fence there. And I'm also in violation of a zoning thing. I got to have some gravel down. I've ordered gravel and I'm waiting. I don't know. They told me they got 500 loads to a certain individual before I can get anything. I've been on a waiting list now for 2 weeks. Once I get some gravel, I want to grade down where that white pickup truck was, gravel it and stuff there. I'm going to move over there. And then I'm going to gravel the driveway. My property sits low. There's usually 2 to 3 inches of water sitting through there when it rains. It's gotten worse after the county cleaned the roadsides. Now all the fields drained to my property. So I'm trying to take care of some of that stuff so I get on the yard to mow it. You go by there right now, the yard does need to be mowed. I'm hoping in the next couple of days I can get the lawnmower across there. I've been there for 24 years. I've learned when I can cut the grass and when I can't. So it's dry enough now that I can get across the yard. and get that mowed. I do apologize for the appearance of all that. My main goal was to get that hot rod up and running. I had a big vacation planned this summer. I canceled that vacation to get this stuff all cleaned up, so I was gonna take that on Route 66, but it didn't happen, so.
Any questions for him? Are you aware of our voucher program? If you apply for the voucher, we'll give you a voucher to take 2 free loads at the dump.
I'm not too terribly concerned about that, I don't think. I guess I have a question. There was a picture of some stuff in the backyard, some plows and stuff like that. I got them setting on metal skids. It's for my garden, and then when I retire, I've got another piece of property I've been collecting this stuff to grow sweet corn or something like that. It's the orange loader. I don't know, it's not. I've got all the tires picked up, all the batteries, all that stuff has been picked up. That wagon there, I'm going to knock the bed off it. And on the trailer, there's a 2-post lift. I'm going to sit that on that trailer, and it's going to be sitting on gravel there behind the garage, along with something like, I guess you'd call it farm equipment or whatever, garden equipment.
The comment I would have, I heard you mention a privacy fence.
Yes, sir.
So that there's no misunderstanding, our ordinance doesn't allow for a privacy fence to hide the stuff behind it and make it compliant, just so you know.
Any other questions?
What kind of a timeline do you think it'd take if weather would go off?
Yeah, weather's the big thing. And whenever Shelby gravel, I ordered 2 tracks loads of gravel. I'm waiting on that. Where I can't get in there with my tractor. So I was going to lease a Bobcat for a weekend and do some grading around it. I'm kind of waiting on Shelby Materials to drop me off the 2 loads of gravel at this point in time. But like I said, that pickup truck's gone. Or else it's not gone. It's inside the garage. It's for another hot rod project that I've got planned. And then, that post hole digger is going to go. I was planning on putting it with the other plow and the rototiller and loader and stuff that I've got. And then
Move to continue and give him time to continue what he's doing. Sounds like you're.
Sounds like you got a plan.
Work.
appreciate that, man.
You are motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you for your time.
Well, I need to come back to one of these meetings for that then.
If we see progress, you don't have to come back. We requested you to be here, but we did not order you to be here. So it's up to you.
All right. I work nights, so this is like 1 o'clock in the morning for me, so.
No. If we see it going a different direction and we got a problem, we may order you back in. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Robert. Thank you very much.
Okay. Next, we have Benjamin and Rita Mullen, case 2026-19. It would be page 7. Pictures by your, you got some pictures by your computer.
This,
Mm-hmm.
well, we'll start with the official here.
Yeah.
May to June. There's May. Still some weeds and junk that's outside. There's June. About the same. This is a picture I was able to get of the backyard. I've had numerous complaints on this since it's been open. Different. And then still some weeds here on the side that need to be taken care of.
Sprayed them, but they're not dying.
Do it again.
I said I've sprayed them, but they're not dying.
Okay, so any comments to us? I know you're working on it.
I know all the stuff in the backyard gone now. Cause I got receipts where I pulled it all off. I got to put in a drainage system in in the culvert in the back, because every time I turn around, I'm flooding. Because since it's on my property, I have to take care of it because the county won't help do the ditch. Then put one drainage system out front because I flood every time it rains.
Any questions for the board?
And look at the picture.
And I'm also putting up a new fence. So there's 4x4s in the pictures showing where I bought it, and I got some boards out there to finish it.
When were these pictures taken?
Last night,
You have help cleaning this up, or are you doing it all by yourself?
mostly by myself and my granddaughter to help. And I gotta get back surgery because I got a thing pinched, so I'm limited now.
Well, do we need to continue to allow you to get out there and re-inspect?
Yeah.
I would make that motion that we continue.
Second.
A first and a second to continue to monitor. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same.
He's back.
Motion carries.
If you don't, I can put them in the file. Right.
Thank you.
Next, 85 is April Phelps for Belva Altamore, 2026-16.
Okay. We don't leave them.
Oh. Uh-oh,
Morning.
gonna, okay, this is the one.
Yep. We're gonna start with some pictures here from last time, April. In the initial case. Yep, and again, I've not been back out there due to the circumstances of the time.
What is the status of the?
I'm seeking an administrative warrant to get the sheriff's department out with the,
Still in process.
yes.
And I don't think that there's anything that I can do as far as other than to say that you're welcome. I had expected to hear from you. But then again, I thought, I get 20 spam calls a day. You may very well have called and I've not gotten your call. I can tell you, I mean, I have pictures on my phone, which I'll be glad to show you, but they're not really formatted to show everyone right now. Everything's cleaned up, including as Mr. Lindemood had said last time, well, maybe you'll have time to do the back. So yes, even the back is cleaned up, which I could show you or I can email them to you. I've learned how to do that. But everything's clean. Yeah, everything. The vehicles are gone. The wood is gone. The trash pile is not a pile now, but it's a burn area or a pit that's the whole area is about 3 feet, maybe 4 feet wide. The vehicles are gone. I was waiting to see what else came up. The camper that was on the other side of the house, that needs to be seeded in grass now, but it is gone. I don't have anything out there right now. So I don't know what else I don't know what else to tell you.
There's not much we can do.
We still have to wait.
Wait till we get the court order. I make a motion, we just continue until the legal action is completed. Then we can
We can dismiss.
come out and check it and then
That's fine.
go from there.
Is there anything that I can do for you in this process.
I mean, if you want to send me the pictures you have, that's fine, but I'm gonna have to get my official pictures once everything is run through the court.
Do I need to take them? I know the approximate area that you took them from.
Like I said, I'm gonna have to get the official ones, so it doesn't matter. You don't need to be specific on where I was standing. It'll be, no, because
I just need to email those to you. And do I need to come back to the meeting then in 4 weeks and see if you've gotten your pictures and if it's been dismissed?
won't be dismissed until we get the court order. Because the court order is gonna come, then the assistance with the sheriff's department will be there, then I'll come out with them,
Okay.
do that. So it's gonna be a while.
I need to be present for that. I mean, you said you were going to call and let me know when you were coming out, which I assume was a courtesy. But do I need to be present for you to take the picture?
No.
Because I mean, I can try to move things around if I do, but I didn't know if I needed to be present or not.
No.
Okay, all right. So there's,
Due to the serious nature of the threat,
yes,
he cannot do anything until the sheriff's department go out there.
I understand, and I'm not trying to nudge you in that way. I'm just trying to see what my obligation is in it.
Right now, we have a motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same, motion carries.
And I'll just
Or
go back to the next
until we
meeting.
get this thing resolved legally, the sheriff, we're not coming back out there. We're not gonna put it out there.
I will come back to the meeting next meeting. Okay, and I'll see where we stand at that point. All right. Okay, thank you.
For your time.
Thank
I've never had that. Case is Marion Key Sigmund with Anthony appearing 2025-05 on page 2.
You do.
Wrecked my motorcycle, broke my collarbone. Last Monday, they went in, cut it from here to here and put a plate and screws in.
So here's May.
Got as much done as I wanted to get done, last 2 weeks. But I still managed to get 4 loads of scrap hauled off.
You see what he's talking about here about getting some loads scrap out. He still has done some, even though he's had the accident.
Is this in the back? It's, I got it out of mom and dad's name. It's my name now. Got it running and, it's titled and plated now. So,
It looks like, if I'm not mistaken, the title to the house has been changed over now.
I don't think so.
Okay. We just did it on our own. But
Well, it's still in Marion
Yeah.
Keith's name.
oh, I'm showing.
No, that's different.
Oh, that's a different, oh my gosh, okay. All right.
You're on the wrong page.
All right.
Well, just continue again and wait till your arm heals up, see what happens.
I'm back to the doctor Thursday. I've still been working on it. Like I said, it slowed me down, but vehicles out front are gone.
Yeah, by there today, the front's looking a lot better.
I would move to continue.
I'll second.
I have a first and a second to continue to monitor. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same, motion carried. Thank you, Tony.
We have Christy Asher here. That is case 2026-31.
Start off with the pictures from May from the initial case. It's open with tall grass and weeds, junk and trash, and inoperable vehicle. note that that was by the front door. This is now by the side on the east side of the house. This is the backyard, which would be on the north side of the property. There's June. There has been some improvement. Van is gone, but there's still quite a bit of other junk and trash there, still quite a bit there by the front door. I encourage Christy that this is a fire hazard. For sure, if someone decide that fire department couldn't get inside due to all the debris in the walkway. Talked about the backyard, the weeds. She's aware of all the needs at this time.
Did he pull the red truck or?
No.
Okay. I was asking about the van, if we were responsible or you took care of it.
We took care of that. I'm just asking for a couple more weeks. I don't know how to use the mower and the mower broke. My sister cannot mow the yard right now because she's losing her eyesight. So I'm just asking for a couple more weeks to get it cleaned up is all.
Are you the property owner or?
It's my sister and I, and it's a transfer on death deed. Our mother has died. I'm trying to clean out the house and I just got carried away and I need to keep the stuff inside and then take it to the dump is all.
Your mother's not living in the house?
No.
Okay.
Were you fixing a
Yes.
pallet?
Potentially, yeah. So I'm taking stuff out and I was just piling it and I shouldn't have done that. That's my bad. So.
Are you aware of our voucher system?
Yes, he explained that to me and I will be using that. In fact, somebody actually, I had a tire there that he didn't see when he was there before and I've gotten rid of that because of the vouchers and all of that.
You got plans, all the weeds and stuff in back. Have you got plans? I know you said you don't do the mower.
We're going to have to go in. A friend of mine is going to come over and we're going to go in with, I'm probably going to call it the wrong word, some bush hogger thing.
Okay.
The problem is that back fence isn't big enough for the 0-turn mower. So I started tackling it with one of those scythe thingies. Yeah, I'm not strong enough for that. So I'm getting some help. That's why I'm asking for.
All this right here, you do have plans somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That little scythe thingy. Yeah. I don't think it's a girl tool. Sorry, I'm not being honest today. I just need a few more weeks. Is that all I'm asking?
Make a motion that we continue to monitor and give her to the next meeting and to see the progress.
Okay.
I have a motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have Michael Sonday, 2023-35, page 1.
Eight one.
Start here with May. After we had a decent amount of rain, actually I was out there in the rain taking these pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. The other day when you came out, it was rain.
Kind of been my lot at the moment. So again, these are all May. There's June. Not a lot of, you can tell, here's more rain, which goes back to what Mike and I talked about on the phone, is that due to the rain and due to other stuff, he's just not been able to get done as much as he's wanted to do.
Yeah, there's been a little bit done, but as far as, I don't know why, it seems like when it rains, it's all right there. Yeah, so I mean, and of course, any of that when it dry, when I'm able to and it dries up, that gets all the grass gets cut, the weeds get in, and I have gotten. I don't know if you went around back the other day when you was there.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah, you didn't have a picture of it, but the trailer that's sitting over here, I've gotten a lot of that scrap and more stuff put on there. And even since you was out there over the weekend, I've done some more. And yeah, and I've actually also been working on, can't see in the barn, but working on getting some stuff cleared out of the barn and gone So I'm making room for some of the other things that's outside, the outside projects to go in.
Great.
And, yeah, so, yeah, literally the other day when I came home from work, I work north of us and when I crossed Thompson Road, like it was clear and dry in Hancock County. And as soon as I got right across the line, it was just drenched. So, and seemed like when I got home, it was all right there. So, yeah, and of course, all that stuff, that pile where the Dixon zero turn is, all that's going on the scrap one. Probably on the next one after that, because that trailer's getting pretty full out back. And a lot of that stuff, those old refrigerators, I've got a guy that's wanting to get those they restore those old antique fridges. So those hopefully are going soon. The guy fell out. I haven't heard from him forever about getting that fork truck. So I'm going to end up scrapping it.
Any questions from the board?
No.
You are our second oldest case.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that you kind of get it buttoned up
Yeah,
quick.
me too.
We're so close.
I mean, considering where you came in and where you're at, we thank you for that.
Oh, yeah, there's been a lot. And when you really get to thinking about what was there beforehand was a lot. Because I had a friend of mine that was storing vehicles there too. And I forget how many there were, but there was a lot. And
For our oldest case, we are finally getting finished up with a lot worse shape than this.
yeah,
They were both handicapped and they got it cleaned up.
right.
So
Well, good deal. Good for them.
what would the board like to do?
Move to continue.
Second.
We have a motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you next month.
Hopefully with great news, right?
Yeah. Somebody drive up for this one.
Next, we have Jennifer Stewart, case 2026-27 on page 9.
All right. We'll start off with pictures from the initial case. Complaint was tall grass and weeds and some junk and trash and maybe some inoperable vehicles as well. You'll notice the grass here is well above 10 inches, as well as here in the back. While I was there were 2 vehicles that were not plated or not plated currently, which all I put tags on. There's June. Grass has been cut. The vehicles that were in violation have been removed or corrected. There's still some weeds that need to be taken care of. And then now that when I was there are 2 new vehicles that are in violation, which I tagged at this time. That's where we're sitting.
Well, all the vehicles have been plated. I have registrations, and it's unfortunate that someone decided to take still 2 of the plates off of 2 of the trailers right at the same time he came back. So I do have the registrations for those. Everything's current, but one is missing a plate. One plate that was stolen was the paper tag, and then the other one was the metal plate. But it was registered. We just switched it to the forever plate instead of the annual one. And he did the right thing and went and took off the regular plate, put the paper plate on, and then that's the one somebody took. So I have all the registrations if you would like to see them.
Bring
The
forward.
car was not inoperable. It actually had brand new tires. I just forgot to get the plate for it originally. I do have the registration for it, and all this stuff has been cleaned up.
And that black trailer, Ben, it's gone now. I
There were
did
no,
everything yesterday, but that's the one that had a metal plate on it. We're not gonna take 2 trailers over there and park them with no plates, knowing you're coming back.
that doesn't make sense.
Right, I agree.
Right?
But I agree. I'm just telling you, when I was there, that was.
I understand, but I find it really, I've had that trailer since 2018. It's never been.
It's been gone.
It's gone down.
It's been
I
gone.
got a duplicate yesterday of it.
Oh.
Now I have to pay for a new plate.
Right. Did you make a report to the sheriff's department?
No, I just noticed it
Do
yesterday.
that.
Oh, when I got over there yesterday to take care of the tree that fell down on that brush, I saw the yellow tag on the trailer.
Yep.
Why the hell do we tag it? Walked around back and sure enough, plate's gone,
And the whole metal piece that holds the plate was gone on that one.
everything. But everything's registered, so.
Is this, are you guys living at this house or the rental?
I just moved and I'm gonna rent it out again, but I think that's the problem. The neighbors asked me to rent it to their friends and I said no. So now,
Oh, the grass just got a little.
Go ahead.
the last 2 weeks in April, when this originally happened, it rained and rained. I don't know if you remember. And then the last week and the beginning of May, we were on vacation. So, but they didn't call to say, hey, your grass is tall, or you know what I mean? Not that they need to, but if they would have, I could have sent somebody to go cut it while we were gone.
As soon as we got back, mowed it before I mowed our grass, so.
And we didn't even know that anybody had been there until he went to mow when we saw the first original orange stickers.
Real close, right behind the back of the house where they're showing a few weeds up close.
Right here.
Have you already dealt with that?
Got most of that out of there.
All the stuff along the house is gone.
Yeah, everything back there's all gone. I'm gonna weed whack and mow again this weekend.
Well, then the next time you go out,
Hopefully we can get it dismissed.
Yeah, like I said, no trailers, there's no vehicles, the lawnmower, I turned the key on and I drove it out of there.
And the tire I had was from the Indy 500. I actually used it as a planter for like 10 years. It wasn't just an old tire off of a car that I threw in the yard.
But we took it out of there.
I would move to continue.
I would second.
I have a motion and a second to continue to monitor, which will give us time to go out and take pictures and verify it. And then next month.
I have a question. So we're not allowed to put a trailer in our driveway. That's
Yeah.
registered.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have, the plate has to be there and we have to verify, like in this case, you told me that, but we have to verify that that's an accurate statement.
Well, there's nothing there, but she has it registered.
Right, you have the ability to park a trailer there. Yeah.
We can put a trailer in the driveway.
Yeah, it just has to be registered and it has to be able to be, and just pull it down the road, yeah.
Road work. Okay.
What is the code when it comes to trailers? What I read online was it had to be put off the property.
Put off the planning commission.
Yeah,
So you can't park them out front.
Yeah, zoning code says you have to park them, I forget if there is a setback, but to the side or rear of the house.
5 feet off the property line.
Yeah, maybe,
5 to 10 feet.
okay.
I'll be counting.
Yeah, so as with them, like zoning is point-based, so if you have it there, we're not going to enforce that unless that neighbor calls my office. So just keep that in mind, because a lot of people have their trailers parked in front.
Yeah.
And you have to understand the only reason you're here is somebody complained.
Yeah, we understand. You know who did it. Yeah, aware of it, so.
All right. Thank you. Questions for us? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Next, we have Dennis Wood, 2026-23, and that is on page 8.
All right, we'll start with the pictures from the initial case. And if at any time, sir, you need to sit down, please do so if you need to, okay? All right, start off with here in May, this is the initial case. This property has already been checked out by the building commission. I believe it's slotted for, or at least I believe it's slotted for demolition. This is the picture from May. There's junk and trash on the side. Here's June. About the same. When we had the case initially, there was a vehicle in this back corner, a dump truck that I had tagged. nothing had happened. It was impounded last Monday. And other than that, there's no other change that's happened to the property. The property owners to the east and to the west of this property are the ones that have been maintaining the yard. So they don't have issues with rodents and other animals from this property coming into their property. So that's where we're sitting currently on this one.
We're waiting on somebody from the county to.
No, the building inspector or someone else has already been here. They have a tag on this screen door saying it's not habitable. Robert might have more to say about that one too.
We sent a letter out to Mr. Wood, but it came back, I believe, to the address in New Palestine. He bought this property, what, 3 or 4 years ago? And your intentions were to fix it up, maybe? Because somebody worked on it and the whole back end's like falling in.
My intentions were to tear the house down,
Oh, okay.
but I had somebody to do the job and we run into some real problems there. There's lawsuits involved and everything else on that, so.
You say there's lawsuits?
They were doing some other work for him, and I would say they probably cheated him out of probably roughly $80,000 plus a couple of trailers. So we've got a lawyer involved with that. So he was initially in talks with them about tearing that down. That was like last spring, I think, when all this was going on.
Yeah,
And
I can't remember anything. So.
Shortly thereafter that, he was admitted into the VA hospital for a time, and then he was sent to a nursing home for a bit. So they released him towards the latter part of November. So he's at home now with home health care through the week.
Yeah, because I asked commissioners if I could go to your property out of county to post that, and it looked like nobody lived there for a long time. And so the back door was kind of had a stick against it. I put that letter in there also. Could have been the front door there, because that's the 2 doors you have, one on the side and one in the front that I could see. So I looked like nobody had been living there, so he must have been nursing home when I did those. But did you get that letter from us that was posted?
I don't recall seeing a letter. I get his mail every week, and yeah, this one was the first thing I've seen.
Okay. When did you get out of the nursing home, may I ask?
It was either the middle part of November or latter part of November.
Robert, what will happen since it's basically been condemned?
Well, the building inspector usually condemns them. And like I say, I want to get your phone number if I can. Can I get yours? What's your name?
Matthew Wood.
Matthew? What's your number?
317.
Yes, sir.
281.
Yes, sir.
4928.
Okay. So we can go over this with the attorney and where we're going to proceed on tearing this house down. We'll have that conversation another time. This isn't the place to have it.
I guess we need to continue.
Also,
I move to continue. He seconds.
we have a first and a second to continue to monitor and let Bob work out things that needs to be done. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Just work with Bob. Thank you. All right, thank you.
Better times contact you than others.
I get off work through the week at 2:30, so sometime
2:30, so
would be best.
I'll say 3 o'clock. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have property owned by Anthony Sigmund, 2026-33. It's on page 1 of new cases. And I think we have Travis here.
Location. Area. Where's this property? Oh,
Okay.
Start with pictures here from the initial case. I believe this is the only picture I'll have. So yeah, the complaint was tall grass and weeds, inoperable vehicles, vehicle parts, and other junk and trash on the property. We're see some of the vehicle parts. I tagged several vehicles here. Yeah, 5 in total. I did speak with Travis at the time at the property, so he would work on some of it. And he said that the motorcycle here had a current plate, which he showed me, and so that tag was removed, but the other ones were still in force.
The Mercedes is now plated, and the ones that were tagged for being inoperable are now fixed, and I put them behind the fence because I don't drive them enough to be in 72 hours.
Say that last part again. You don't drive them enough to what?
For them to not sit for 72 hours, so I parked them behind the fence.
Oh, okay. Do they have a plate in there? Yep.
You guys had a zoning violation on this one too. I don't know if you got that letter. That regarded parking vehicles, in the lawn. When I went out there and looked, the only one was the white car. Everything else looked like there was some kind of gravel under it.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, I did that on purpose. Well,
okay.
for one, I was having trouble finding parts because it's a German car.
Okay.
So, I thought it was gonna be a quick job, so I parked it there to begin with, and then I cut off the tip of my finger. And that took a while, and the grass was dying under it, so I thought, I'm gonna make a garden out of that spot, and I have now.
Okay, so that's gone, that car?
No, it's in my driveway.
Oh, it's in the driveway now. Okay. Yeah, so just make sure that all the cars that you do end up keeping on the property and have plated are on gravel and not on the grass.
Okay.
One's in the backyard, or the one behind the fence. I think we talked about that. Those 2. I wasn't able to tag those, but those would still be in violation, even though they're behind the fence. It doesn't fix the problem. So, what she was saying too, is that all grass in the backyard there behind the fence?
Yeah, no, it's gravel.
There's a lot
It is gravel?
I hauled in, about 5 years ago, I hauled in about 40 ton of gravel.
Do you have a business of repairing these cars or is this?
No, I bought them on good deals, and I wanted to sell them to people I knew, that needed vehicles, then they never got the money up to get them. So I'm stuck with a bunch of vehicles I've invested a bunch of money into. The Suburban there took so long because I kept having to order more and more parts. I dumped $1,500 into it. When the grass was all mowed, I was having trouble finding my lawnmower coil. Like I mentioned to you, and it turned up right where I left it. I cleaned my whole shed and everything. It was not there.
When you were here before and you were like bartering and trading work with people and you was working on vehicles for exchange for different things, that
Not doing that anymore. People couldn't pay me, so I quit working for people.
at that time, I think Desiree talked to you about doing work at your house in a residential area and you were somewhat running a business. And now you say these are your personal vehicles, they don't belong to anybody but you. You're just buying cars and trying to resell them. Is that something we can do in a residential area or? I mean,
Not selling to the public. I'm not putting signs on them out there. I just sell them to people I know that need a good vehicle.
Right.
'Cause I know it's a good vehicle once I've gone through it.
Yeah, I mean, the way that I've been, because that's obviously a gray area, like enforcing that, like if you actually have title to the vehicle while you're working on it, we consider that your vehicle and a personal use. So if it comes down to it and there's a complaint about a business, that's what I'm gonna ask you for. like, you actually have title to all these cars.
Yeah, I have no plan of making any kind of business.
Yeah.
I make more money doing the same thing.
Looks like there's a long way to go to get it.
Oh, no, I've already finished all that. There's all that's left in the front, in the driveway is the dump truck, the PT Cruiser and my blue truck. And, I've applied for abandoned vehicle title for the, dump truck.
Out over on the side where the telephone poles and the weeds were, have you?
I've got all that mowed now. Anything that's left that's taller than 6 inches is a plant that I've planted.
I'd move to continue and we'll see what it looks like next month.
I'll check.
We have a motion to continue to monitor for a month. Thought and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have Leah Rains with DMV Properties 2025-28 on page 2 of old cases.
Page 2.
Doesn't matter, but we're in Fairland, not Shelbyville. Oh, I guess. Yeah, that's all right. So I don't know if that matters, but it says Shelbyville over Fairland.
Right.
So I don't know if that mattered or not, but.
It's fair land on our streets.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to.
Right, we'll start here with May. In this property, floods in the back, along with properties all in this same neighborhood area. There was tall grass and weeds that needed to be taken care of. Here's June. The weeds in the front have been taken care of. Still some stuff on the side. They have been making progress, but there's still stuff in the back that need to be taken care of. I spoke with Leah about it at the time when I was there. So she's aware of what's going on and what needs to be done still.
Yeah, I know last time I was here, I told you guys we were working on getting a weed eater. We did that. They're a lot heavier than I thought, so I can't do it like I was intending on doing. He's been trying to get out there after work. He doesn't get home until, he's gone 14 hours a day. So, and unfortunately, every time we've tried to get somebody to help, it's not working out. So, when he can get home at a decent time and it's not muddy out there, he'll get out there. I mean, obviously we've taken care of all the vehicles. We've taken care of, it's literally just getting, even the grass has progressed tremendously from the first time you were out. The whole yard looked like that one area. But we've got the tractor up and going. So everything except for what we have to go eat and get with the weed eater.
Does he have time on the weekends when he's not
He
working?
works on Saturdays too, and we make church a priority on Sundays. So unfortunately, we haven't had a Sunday that it's been nice that he's been home because he is on call on Sundays.
Awful close.
I mean, they've made a lot of progress here. Think about from when this case first started to where it is now, and there has been significant progress from then. So
Just like an hour's worth of work or so, it looks like.
We're so, and I, like I said, I tried to use the weed eater and I was like, and I'm home with the kids, and so I can't just leave my 1-year-old in there screaming while I'm out there weeding on a nice day, as much as I would love to go attend.
Move to continue.
I have a motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Just an hour's worth of work and you wouldn't have to come in and visit with us.
We're trying, so.
Okay.
You know anybody super cheap, will just weed eat that little area for me, let me know. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have Stephen Etheridge, 2025-43 on page 3.
Start off here with May. The issues here are the horse trailer, still some junk, but then, like I said, from month to month, there's been progress being made with this. This month didn't seem like there was as much as there had been in the past. Usually I talk with Steve. I talked with him a couple weeks ago. He's still working on getting this Honda out of there. I think he's working on still getting some title work, but this is kind of where we're sitting right now. So there's still some weeds that are of an issue. There's a couple vehicles, and there's still a little bit of junk as well.
What kind of plan do you have?
Well, my granddaughter did come up with money for the parts for her Honda. But I've been down for 2 weeks. I barely made it up the steps today. I got a herniated disc in the bottom of my back, and it's pinching what they said is a sciatic nerve or something that hurts all the way down to my foot. They've had me on muscle relaxers and naproxen or something like that. I don't know the names of all that stuff, but it is getting better by the day. Them limbs down in the yard came down in the storm just before these pictures was taken. And my son was out Sunday for Father's Day, one of them's out of town. But he come out and did the weed eating for me. Another young guy there in town, he cut the grass the last time it was cut, which was during the week last week, I guess, right before these pictures was taken, right here. Because I can't be on that mower. Not right.
This area that's shown right here, did that get weed eated then?
No, not right there. So the mowing got done around where those limbs are down. But he's going to come back over the weekend coming up and cut them limbs up for me. Then that can finish being mowed right there.
Has anybody got a trailer where they can haul off some of this debris?
Well, all them limbs and stuff, I'm just going to burn right there in where that pile is being piled up in the center there. I'll just burn them limbs and stuff. I've got the pickup truck. I thought I seen it sitting there in one of them pictures. I've got it full of stuff to that red one there. I thought I could see the back of it. I've got it full of stuff though, because I've got those vouchers that were sent to me. Yeah, it's pretty level full. I could probably get a little bit more stuff on there, but I'm running out of stuff now to take to scrap because I've scrapped what I could scrap, and now I'm putting stuff in there they said that I could bring that wasn't burnable and everything when I checked with them vouchers. But the boys are going to help me because they know I'm in a bad way right this minute. And finish getting that stuff took care of. And like I say, she brought me the money for the parts, but I haven't been able to go out there. Now, July the 2nd, they're supposed to be going in there and putting some kind of what they call a nerve blocker that they said would relieve me from this going on. I just been really trying to take it easy for the last 2 weeks, big time, because just going out and feeding the chickens and watering them and everything. By the time I get back there to the kitchen, that lake is burning.
That's the money. Period.
What would the board like? Any questions? What would you want to do?
Continue. Yeah, motion to continue.
I have a motion and a second to continue. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Now, it seems to me all that in the back can be done by next month and.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
You ought to be almost all done next month.
Getting close,
Got your plan?
getting close, yeah.
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 You got the surgery in there.
They're gonna do that June the 2nd. I don't, I think I think that he was talking like they're gonna shoot something in there. Some kind of shot or something.
My daughter-in-law had that done. I don't know what it all entails. Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you.
Next is
It's okay. All in favor, say aye. To continue. Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you.
Next
Put
is
it down, yes.
Jesse Gephardt, case 2026-18 on page 7.
Start off here with May. There had been progress from April to May. Worked on a fence. These are all still visible from the roadway behind. Still quite a bit of junk that was from April, May. There's June. About the same in the front. Looks pretty good. And this is visible from the roadway from back by the post office. Still see all this. I was speaking with Jesse on this day, and he said he's still working on it. But this is where we are sitting on this at this time.
Didn't get as much done last month as I wanted to. I get to get a couple loads of scrap out of there. Get to the point where I can get the vehicles moved out, selling them. 2 of those trucks are my mud trucks. They're lifted up. He says I can only have 1 recreational vehicle, so I haven't really looked into that much. Like that big gray one right there and the red one on the left. But the other vehicles, some are I just need to get rid of. I'm just working on it. I just need more time. This is the busiest time of my year for my construction. I do construction, remodel, the storm's coming through. House is getting damaged. I'm out picking up jobs, doing jobs. I'm just busy as hell right now. So, then things start to ease up. I mean, I could plan on getting everything out of there. It's just, there's a lot of stuff back there. So I just ask for more time. I'll keep on keeping on. Like I said, as soon as I get everything out, then I want to remodel that building. So as soon as I get everything cleared away, I can file for my permits for the new roof and redo some of them block walls. Because the one on the front, I don't know if you look at it, it kind of, there's big cracks and big sags. Like that doorway, I put that temporary header in there to keep that block from falling down any farther. But I need to redo all that. But that's after I get the yard cleaned up. Just been working on it. Just slowly going at it. Like I said, it's my busiest time of the year. It's summertime. People are wanting things done. Sunrooms, gazebos, decks. And with the storms, there's roof repairs and damages to homes. So,
Well, it's looking better, so I'll make the motion to continue and give him some more time.
I have a first and a second of giving him more time. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you, Jesse.
Next, we have William Israel,
Misty.
26-29. It's on
Amen.
page
Yeah.
10.
Morning,
See that one?
Ben.
Okay.
I spoke to you on the phone.
You're the one told me to shut up on the phone, yeah.
Oh, I answered that.
Yes, you did, sir. It's the main reason I wanted to come in here.
Picture.
Yep, we'll start off here with May. When it was tall grass and was junk and trash and inoperable vehicles. June, there's been quite a bit of progress here. Still some vehicles that are in violation.
Which ones?
I'll show you in just a second. So you'll see that the back where some of the vehicles were, that's been cleaned up. Still some stuff here on the side that needs to be taken care of.
Ash can.
Other materials here. The campers here. And this area right here, this was pretty much all cluttered. You can look at the top right of this picture and see where the vehicles were because they were sitting in the grass and they are no longer there. So all those have been corrected or removed. This is another area. So there's a couple of campers.
We've seen it now. All right, what do you have to say?
And I've lived there for 40 years, you know, and all these vehicles are registered to this home. I don't see any problem with them. I got rid of about 7 or 8 of them. The campers, they're full of stuff from a barn that I just tore down about 3 years ago. I had a 40 by 60 barn I had tore down. Oh, so I got storage in them campers right now.
Well, the camper's not.
No, let's look at that plate.
They can be plated. I didn't plate them because why plate them? Because I ain't using them. They're being used for sheds.
Only problem with their ordinance says if
we have a law
motor vehicle
prevents this stuff unless you have a license to run a junkyard out there, which I don't think you do.
I ain't running a junkyard. I ain't even in the city limits. You recycle. I pick up people's scrap at the side of the road. That's the reason washers, dryers, and he said my neighbors called in. You know, I mean, well, the other shit come from the neighbors.
Made a lot
All that stuff wrong. All this stuff you see here is stuff that I'm keeping that's going to go inside of a barn and stuff that I'm building. Tires, there's sets of tires for rent. You know, all my tires, I got rid of every tire that wasn't on the rim. Every tire is on my place has got rims on them. So there's no water getting in them, and there's sets of tires. Some of them are special tires. Some of them's got hearts in the centers of them. You know, you can't buy stuff like that no more. I work on vehicles too. I got you see the old Volkswagen Bug there. I got another old truck in the garage. I got my 2 Ford trucks I work on, you know. All these vehicles, like I say, I've had for years.
What do we want to do?
It needs a lot of work.
It needs a tunnel.
I mean, you've made progress. But
the thing's left right there is that one pile of siding right there by a gas can. Everything else is gone. It's a siding off that barn that was 150 years old, which I don't want to throw the siding away because I want to try to reuse it. The beams, I went through all that wood out there. The beams I kept because I want to set me a gun target up out there and stand them up in the thing so I can have a gun target. I mean, most of that shit's cleaned up. I don't see why you think it ain't. When was the last time you was there to take a picture?
I was there on the 19th.
Friday.
Right. So if you've cleaned all this up since Friday.
Pile of wood right there. You go back to the pile of wood. The gas can, there's like 4 piles of wood there that's left there. All that other stuff's gone from there to the truck.
Well, here's where we're at. You are in violation. Okay, so we have an opportunity you can work with us or you can fight us. I don't care.
I mean,
we can fine you up to $1,000.
I thought I had worked with you.
Your attitude is not very.
If someone tells you the first words on the phone is to shut up.
We can record. We'll take care of that.
I want you to.
Okay, we'll take care of that.
So when he told me that, he lost all my respect, and therefore I couldn't say a word to him on the phone because he told me to shut up. And that pissed me off right off the bat because I told him I was mad because he come out and tagged 13 vehicles in my yard, and they're all registered to my vehicle.
I've never been to tell anyone to shut up.
I swear to God, he told me to shut up on the phone. And I want you, if you can listen to his message, it'll say it.
We will take care of that.
You've
You've basically been cussing us out since you've been here.
Sorry.
Okay.
I apologize.
Now you're going to work with us.
Yes.
Or we're
already
going to
have.
fine you $10,000.
I already have worked with that. I don't see where I haven't.
So at this point, we can't verify what you've already done based on what we were there on Friday. So we're gonna have to continue the case. If, I don't know, board, what do you guys want to do?
Well, my problem is the attitude when you look at like this picture and you say, it's all cleaned up.
That's why riding lawnmower, and there's one trailer right there with the ladders and everything up off the ground right there. My two, there's a yard cart right there with stuff in it. I'm trying to keep shit up off the ground.
You got a copy of our ordinance?
Yeah, I got it. I didn't read it, but I got it.
Well, just, you know, the campers, the cars, the trucks, as long as they're licensed, plated, and able to roll, if we can hook up to that camper and drag it down the road, it's got tires up.
Put it right there where it's at. It was in the back.
Okay, is it plated currently?
Yeah, there's not. The one on the left.
Have to be.
One on the left, I'm gonna tear apart as soon as I'm building a shed so I can put the stuff in. I had a 40 by 60 two-story barn that I had to tear down. And you can imagine the stuff I had in it. So that stuff went out in the yard. And last year, my daughter's house got set on fire. I was all summer remodeling it for arson. So I didn't have time to mess with it. So that's 2 years that barn wood had been sitting out there. I went through all that barn wood and got rid of all the rotted stuff and kept like I said, the beams and stuff, which to me, the stuff I got rid of was precious. I didn't want to get rid of it, but I did.
This guy.
What's your timeline for building this?
It's almost done. Got a picture of it somewhere. I got the barn up, the back wall loaded up, and the roof on one part of it. It just takes time. And it's been built out of the recycled material I was supposed to throw it away.
Is that back there, the barn?
Yes. You see the roof on it.
You're gonna be a short one. Ben, were you yelling at your kids when he got on the phone?
He wouldn't say that to his children.
It was like, it was a few minutes.
Didn't say that to his dog.
All right, gentlemen, what are we gonna do today?
I make a motion that please read the ordinance and see what, and try your best to work with Ben with what he tells you we need to see. And I'd make a motion that we continue to monitor. We appreciate what efforts you have made so far, and hopefully we can work together and with effort and get it done where we can get this dismissed.
It's fine with me. I mean, I've worked on it. Like I said, I've got rid of 5 or 6 vehicles.
Well, all the vehicles have to be currently plated.
The other ones are currently plated.
And they all currently
drive. Except for the 2 campers. I didn't plate them because I was using them for storage.
And like the dune buggy and all, it all has to be currently plated and run and drive.
Well, they run and drive. The floorboards out of the dune buggy. I got brand new floorboards sitting in it to put in it. It's projects.
And you give.
I got a 32 Ford truck sitting in the garage. You know, I work on vehicles.
It's out of sight in the garage.
It was 2 days before that. It was sitting outside. It would have been tagged.
And it's a project, and you're allowed to have a project. How many projects are we allowed to have?
I think it's one.
One project to work on. I'm sorry, but it's the same way down the road and all across the county. Everybody lives by the same rules.
If you lived out of if you wasn't in city limits, that you could have a little more than it being in the city.
We have ordinance to.
We have ordinances that everybody has to live by. We're not picking on you anymore than we do the next guy.
I'm a recycle. If I go down and my neighbor's got a damned orchard set out there, I'm gonna pick it up and bring it home because that's $5 in my pocket.
Are you zoned residential or are you zoned commercial?
It's a farm. It's a farmhouse.
And farms recycle?
I can't take it.
Well, that's business. That's for the zoning appeals board.
You tell me I can't, that'd be like me saying I can't collect 10 cans and take them in. Can't recycle. You guys are a recycling district.
Yeah.
Well, I don't get this.
If you do it in a manner that's not offensive to the neighbors, keep everything neat, then it isn't a problem. When you just stack it here, there, and everywhere, then it becomes unsightly.
If you look at the original pictures, It was stacked right there, nice and neat. Weed eated around, everything's weed eated around the whole house. There's no weeds anywhere. Every vehicle was now there is, because I've been last month taking care of everything, so I can't take care of my yard.
Well, as much as we appreciate people going and picking up cans and collecting them, it'd be nice if you took them to the recycling center instead of taking them home and putting them out in your yard for your neighbors to deal with.
I understand that, but you can't go pick a washer up off the side of the street that you're gonna get $5 out of and spend $10 in gas to take it to the recycling. You gotta let it accumulate a little bit to keep the trailer there.
Leave it on the side of the road, then. It's not your problem.
Well, it's an income.
Second.
You don't understand, it's an income that comes. $1,000 a year is a lot for someone that's getting ready to retire.
Okay, we're done.
Well, I'm coming back when.
Motion to continue to monitor and work with Ben, read the ordinance. And I have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried.
What, just listen to him, do whatever he says, or?
You got another month.
Read the ordinance and then work with him, work with us so that we can help get this cleaned up.
I believe I have been, because if you'd seen what was back there, it's all gone.
Okay, well, we'll come
A
out.
lot
and
more to
check.
go.
Thank you for your time.
Next, we have Martin and Marlena York, case 2026-08, and that is on page 5.
Old man.
Well, now, it's to have it.
Start off here with May.
We went over yesterday.
So I'll concede that it's a floodplain.
Yeah. Every month has been a floodplain.
There's June. They've done a lot of work. You can tell this is where there were a bunch of tires and stuff. Those have been removed or in progress to be removed. I spoke with your son at the time, talked to him. Talked to him about the RV here.
Yeah.
And is he gonna work on getting that plate?
He's trying to get the title.
Okay. Is he, a family member has it? Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, correct.
The cousin.
I know he said that it was getting hard to get it from.
Right.
I remember, I didn't know which family member it was. So, so this is where we're sitting as of the 17th. They said they've been consistently making progress. Someone has.
Yeah.
You guys or someone else.
Yeah.
I appreciate the work you guys have done. I know even with the water that you saw earlier, there's
There's a lot better than it did the first time.
It's been nearly impossible to keep mowed.
It has.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got about, what, a third of the 5 acres mowed. It's just a matter of, finishing up the weeds, but it's so wet on that entrance, can't get those. We do have someone coming out to look to get us some gravel so we can actually get in there, but yeah. You saw that entrance, it goes to the left, turning left, it's the same quite a ways up.
Potholes are big.
They are big.
It's
Very big.
They are big.
Yeah, we went by yesterday and didn't go back. It's
No, we couldn't.
blocked with.
I believe there might be a few tires left. Like I say, he's still working on.
Yeah, really, the only thing that is an issue
Got rid of
is that tire and then maybe some grass that still needs to be cut. But outside of that, there's been significant progress from when, if you guys can remember back from when it first started. Now, there's been significant progress.
Yeah. So is there anyone living in that trailer?
No, no,
There's,
Gutted, actually.
is there any house on this property?
no.
It's
And a house on
it's
the
a
property.
100-year floodplain, we can't put a house.
That's why there's no address on there.
It doesn't
No, it
even have
doesn't
an
have an
address.
address.
With all your effort and your cooperation, I make a motion that we continue another month. Hopefully it gets dried up and
Yeah.
I find out something on
The title and go on.
Be out of town for next meeting.
That's been planned.
Well, if you can, you know.
If you get the mode, title and everything for the camper, let Ben
Yeah,
know.
we'll let Ben know.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to continue to monitor. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you.
Keep it up. You're so close.
Good. Thank you.
And Richard? Or Richard here? Maybe, okay, can you step up to the podium then? And your last name?
Transfield,
I'm sorry,
Transfield.
Mansfield. What case?
I have no case or anything.
Oh, okay.
Because we live across the street and we've been talking to Bob.
Okay.
You heard of the case already?
No, they didn't, never show, they didn't show, I guess.
Probably just leave that case now.
Yeah, that's fine. Which one is?
It's for the 8944.
Paul Rose, or last name would be Rose, I think. What's the last name?
89.
Rose, I think.
Shelby State Road 44.
Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rose.
Yeah.
Rose was, yeah. It was 2026-25. Page number 9 of 10.
We're here to like find out what's gonna go on because we're.
Oh, there you go.
Problem.
Right. Yeah, so we'll go with this one. So, this one was started, of course, on the 6th of May. We'll start off with the initial pictures here from May. This one has, been condemned as well. Robert was the one that, or we had talked to each other about this. This is the pictures from May. Junk and trash, several vehicles that were plated or are not plated, inoperable. Blue vehicle here that was not plated. You can see the vacant plate in the back. This is the front of the property. This is the back, or the side, I'm sorry. This is the side of the property. This would be the east side of the property. Car door here in the grass. Numerous weeds about the property. I've been in, here's June. There has been some progress made. The owners of it do not live here. They live in Trafalgar. So you can tell here by the concrete pad, there's been some improvement. The boat that was pictured here originally was just pushed back in this pile of weeds. So it's still there. See the boat there?
Oh, yeah.
About the same, they did close the front door, but there's still quite a bit of stuff here that needs to be taken care of. Here's the side. I was saying the owners of the property do not live here. They live in Trafalgar. Her name is Mary. She came to my office about a month ago or so and wanted to talk about the case. Said that she was going to work on it, but she's also in her 80s and she was going to do the best that she could. And that she had someone else that was going to help her as well as her son to help get it cleaned up. Well, since she's been to my office, her house, Trafalgar, had a house fire and she lost the whole house. So she's now dealing with that issue. So this issue has now had to be put on a back burner. She's still going to work on it, but again, she's in her mid-80s. So I actually talked to her yesterday. She was very concerned about not being able to be here today, but she had other things she had to attend to, including a doctor's appointment, people to be at the other house fire, remediation company. But she said she is going to talk to her son to see if they can, her son and another friend, to be able to come out and take care of the rest of the property. But there's a lot of grass and weeds that need to be cut. Still a lot of trash that's outside this property. And like I said, I believe it's been condemned. I mean, there's a sign on the front door that's, I think it was from the building inspector. Does that sound right?
David said, unless it's been recent, I don't know, he didn't want to go back there. He met PSI to shut off the electric, but I told him they already didn't have electric. They were using a generator.
Yeah.
And that they were making a living quarters out of this barn.
Yep.
Because the house, the original house, I believe was condemned by David. But talked to the son, but I think he's full of wool. Let's see, what's his name, Paul? That he was going to get the permits, and that's been several months ago. And I tried calling the number he gave me, and it never answers. But
I think that's in a flood zone anyways.
yeah, that's like I said. They had to get with David and you and zoning, and
Yeah, we would.
for electric.
I know this flooded multiple times.
The guy living there, or was living there, he's got a past, and it's not a good one. I don't know if David's afraid to go there and do something or not.
It doesn't look to me and sound to me like with what all's going on that they're gonna have the ability to significantly clean this property.
We got to find out. I'll get the number off Ben now that she's talking to Mary. And after she gets her fire down, we'll find out. Look, somebody's got to tear this house down and make sure that guy doesn't live there anymore.
Yeah. Shouldn't we go ahead and abate the property and then they can tear it down later?
Well, if he's working with her, and she's been, I mean, a lot of work. I was out there Thursday afternoon and the gates closed, but you could still push by the lock if you wanted to. It looked a heck of a lot better than it looked.
Oh, yeah.
Years. I noticed the car was gone, but they cleaned up in front of the barn and all that. There's a ton of stuff
I mean,
there.
I can't really say abated because they have made progress.
And she's, like I said, was very concerned. She called my office, and Lisa can attest to this, because she left her a voicemail, get a hold of me. And I tried calling her a couple different times, but she said that when my number would come up, it would come up private, because when I'm out away from the office, that's how it does. But with all of her remediation companies calling her, she thought it was another one of those. So she's been very concerned about this. So I would recommend to not abate right now. Like she and I have a good.
Can we say something? Because we live across the street and it's a problem for us.
Yeah, it's a big problem for me. For one, it seems like it's turned into like a homeless meth head camp over there. I have videos on my phone of them walking on my property behind my barn on the backside of my house at 4 o'clock in the morning, going through my stuff.
Shooting guns.
More than once, they mow their grass at 4 o'clock in the morning. Who does that? You know what I mean? It's a big problem, especially when they're starting to come over onto my property and start messing with my stuff. You know what I mean?
Are you on?
I'm on the opposite side of the road.
Are you related to Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my dad.
Wonderful guy.
Thank you.
He had the house for 45 years and he passed away, so we got that. And I'm telling you, it's a mess.
My mom didn't even want to live there anymore.
It's in and out. It's
on the south side of 44.
Right. Yeah, she was like, I can't deal with it. It's been 20 years since Paul's been on his thing over there. You know what I mean?
I mean, they're getting arrested. The house has been, I mean, I know you guys probably know all this, but they came in and bombed the house to get him out. They've all been arrested for meth before. They've all spent their time.
Meth, fentanyl, heroin, everything you could think of.
Nothing but squatters.
Let me ask you this, since our scope is kind of the grounds,
Yeah.
the house itself, if we came in and had it abated, we would just simply mow, clean up stuff. I don't know, is that really going to solve the problem or does?
It's not the issue.
The thing needs to be condemned and everybody off the property. It's the only way yeah, we called the cops, nothing happens.
And the police don't do anything?
No. We've heard gunshots over there 3 o'clock in the morning.
So when you call in and say, there's gunshots across the street.
They'll show up, nobody.
And then why are you guys allowing people?
I don't even see why somebody should be on the property if it's condemned.
It's not condemned at I'm trying to remember.
It should be. It doesn't even have a roof. You know, the house didn't have windows in it for years, ever since they got raided the last time. It's not a livable property.
Yeah, I mean, he went out there, so I'm trying to remember, and I don't remember a specific reason, but yeah, I don't think he was going to condemn it, but he was going to shut off make sure that the power was shut off, which it already is.
Yeah, no power, no water, nobody should be living.
But I mean, we'll tell you,
You know, they patched the roof. It does have a roof on it. The inside of the house needs done. I mean, it's beyond.
Yeah, but I think from a structural standpoint, it's structurally sound. It's just not, like you said,
I
practically
don't
livable.
The owner have been there for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't think that Mary would know.
So let me ask you, Mary, does she know that there's a squatter there?
I'm sure she
I
probably.
don't think she knew Paul's dad or her
No, that's,
know exactly what's going on in that home. They just get Paul's version of the story, you know what I mean? And that's
His friends and it's people.
it's fabricated.
He's associated with.
nobody.
Same guy he just went to prison
For a
with.
while now, haven't they?
Friday night, I have a video on my phone. A guy was walking in my driveway and walked right over there.
Okay.
So they're making.
They're walking from your property on
They were on our.
south side of 44 and they're crossing.
Yeah, they
Hey,
got
they
the
don't-
backside of my house.
Why are they, I guess, I don't understand why they're on your property.
They're going in the barn,
They're coming from that property over to yours.
going under the bridge, going down the river, because I have cameras in my house, and they're going down the riverside and around the backside of the barn and trying to get in my barn.
Well, I would definitely make a report of trespass at least.
Right.
With that, you'll have to be the one to trespass them. So like, whenever the sheriff's department comes out there, if they find them, they're gonna have to wake you guys up and say, hey, you have to make the notification that you're trespassed. That's just how the law works in that case. So, I would do that. I would keep calling. It just, when the sheriff's department gets there, if they don't find anything, there's limited amount of what they can do.
Well, he was gone within 5 minutes.
Right.
Out there to try to find him because we was gonna tell him to stay off our property, but of course.
They took off, ran straight over there, straight down their driveway.
If you can do videos, that's great. I would just keep all this stuff. Like I said, I've been in good contact with Mary. That's why I'm more lenient to be like, hey, let's give her some more time because she is an older lady. She seems to be very
Clean it up.
concerned. Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
the bug.
I mean, even from the initial picture that you saw, there's been progress. And I understand your guys' concern too about, hey,
Yeah.
I completely understand that. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to deal with this either. So, yeah. But I mean, ultimately it's the board's decision what they want to do. So,
Please take that into consideration.
yeah.
We're just very frustrated.
It gets getting old.
I would say keep coming back and seeing what progress we can get made. We may have to give them a little bit of time, but
Yeah, we have to give them time. I mean, we give everybody else time. I mean, even though you're running against this, I mean, and it's not fair. I mean, nothing's fair about it. But we have to be fair to the homeowner, you know.
I just don't even think the homeowner's been there. You know what I mean? I don't.
Or doesn't have a clue what's going on in that home.
Who is this Paul character?
That's
their son that lives there.
Their son.
Is he in his 50s?
Yeah.
Paul,
Probably 50s.
he's older than that. Almost 50. He's at least 60, almost 70.
I was told that her son, she said that he's in his 50s, which would make sense if she's 83. I think she's 83 or 84.
She's talking about somebody other than Paul then. It's definitely not Paul. He's older than that.
Right.
We're almost 50s.
Yeah. That's his stepson, JR, is my boss. I hung out in that house over there.
I mean, Scott's lived there.
I lived there my whole life, you know what I mean? I used to hang out over in that house and ever since Paul came in the picture,
Squatters, or is it random people?
Random.
it's random.
Okay, so
There's
is there any,
many vehicles that pull in and out of that driveway every day. Some of them stay there for a few days, some take off.
yeah, so there's nothing, if you're in contact with them, but there's nothing that you're able to do on that, and it's random people, yeah.
There's people that Paul knows that if he's allowed, oh yeah, go stay on the property. You know what I mean? That's the issue.
It's basically a homeless camp.
She needs to get people out there.
Yeah.
I'm all right with working with her, but just like with the other case, when we said you need to get rid of your renters, you need to be responsible for what your renters are doing.
You can highly suggest that, like, we're not really over that, but.
Property, you know what I mean?
He needs to clear that place out if she wants my cooperation.
Thank you. Appreciate it, because it's been.
I mean, the squeaky wheel, you know. I mean, anytime, you see something, call in, be the squeaky wheel. And I know for me, now that I know that you're concerned and what's really going on, that's going to be in the back of my mind the next time, when we do this next month. And if there's not any progress, you know.
He's in a drug facility treatment center right now.
What it's been saying there, been doing all this work in a drug treatment facility because he got caught again.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just one thing.
Probably won't see much. Larry Lee.
Is it LEE?
Research, you don't understand, because we're trying to get
Yeah,
your.
we've done our homework.
Get this done, you know?
Yeah.
Well, technically, from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, this is gonna be one of those legal cases. Sure.
Probably.
Yeah. Before we can really get anything done. We go out there and try to abate the property based on what you're describing.
Put yourself at harm for one.
Ourselves in harm way, and we're not gonna allow that either.
Right.
So it's gonna eventually, I think we need to give Mary an opportunity to, we're coming in. Either we got 30 days to start cleaning it up or we're coming. Then it's gonna start, once we go in there, I can rule it abated today, but that doesn't give the rest of the people that come here, we're working with them.
I feel like somebody needs to
We'll take
what's going on there also. So it's another side of the story other than what her son's telling her. You know?
Ben, can you communicate to her what we're hearing?
I'll try and call her yet today.
Okay.
So I would make the motion to continue, have Ben tell her the scope of the problem and tell her, I know she's going through a lot, but we need progress quickly.
Okay. So I have a first and a second to get with Mary and let her know that we're taking this very seriously. And do I have a first and second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried.
I appreciate it.
It's gonna take some time based on what you described.
We've got time to change.
We've already got a couple of cases where the courts are involved.
Yes.
Because of threats that we've got.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
All right. Have a great day.
Like I was saying before I got interrupted, if you'll get me her number and that, we'll work together on out the house. And Larry's the only one that was living in that thing. I don't know who comes out at night though.
Have a good day, Bob.
Won't run out of something to do now.
I've been dealing with this. That's the thing. And I told him the meeting was today that because I hadn't been here a couple months, I'm catching up myself with this stuff.
I didn't recognize him. I'm like, what case is this?
All right.
Start off here with Hooper, which is now Bill Anderson.
Okay.
May property, or May. Rescue Pettit is done at this point. There's June. Still waiting on Stevie in here. He is in process of this now. It's not done yet, but he's gotten some of the semi-trailers out of there and the school bus. And then he's still working on some of that yet today, maybe tomorrow. It depends on the weather, with the rain that we had yesterday and stuff. So he is working on this, and hopefully this will be completed next month.
Hey, please.
Motion to continue.
Well, it should be completed before, but yes.
And I second that motion.
Motion to continue.
I have a first and second to continue. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same, motion carried.
Thank you. You're welcome to stay though if you want.
Thanks, Pat. I appreciate that.
Thank
you.
See ya.
Get requested because I'm getting heated.
The Michael Gray here on Bogstown Road.
Yeah, 2 truckers and tractor tires go out of our place this week. So why didn't he take those?
So here's June. This is the in progress picture. We are working on getting rid of stuff. You can kind of tell where one of the modular trailers was right here, the north side of the property. Some other stuff. So that's where we're sitting. He had to bring in a large wrecker service and a large dumpster service to complete the job, but this is where we're sitting currently, so he's in process, he's almost done with this one. He's going to the, Bill Anderson plant.
Make a motion to continue.
Second.
Motion a second, continue. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Carried.
Is this place condemned? Stigma? That house?
I don't think, David, I've never been there on it. Only a complaint from Ben about not being secured, but they had secured at time
Yeah.
I got there.
He talked about it. He talks about he's remodeling it. I didn't know if he'd got a building permit to do that.
I don't think they're required sometimes in this county. Dealing with one, a brand new house was built a year ago in a flood zone. No permits or anything.
Okay, that'd be great.
All right, here's Abby Drake. This is back from February, last time I was there. Due to the situation. And Jody sent me some information that court has been set for this for July 6th. Has that changed at all? Or?
No, it's set.
Motion to continue.
Second.
I have a motion, a second to continue to monitor. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Saber Investments here on Michigan Road. Same thing. This has been set and it's actually been a judgment has been decided in favor of the recycling district. I got the notification from Jody and I'm going to schedule a time with the contractor and with the sheriff's department to come in and clean up the property. So it is ready to go. Now it's just logistics of getting multiple parties involved and scheduled at the same time. And then hopefully by next month, this will be dismissed.
Motion to continue.
Motion to continue. Second. A second, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries.
Gene Moore here on Short Blue Road.
Oh, wow.
This is back from February. It's June. Still some tall grass and weeds that needs to be taken care of. Back here by the SUV, that is a bathtub that's been in this front yard for months, so it's still there. Tall grass and weeds, some other junk that you really can't completely see, but that's in the weeds. Here's a better picture of it. She's still working on her own side of the legal process to get this back in her hands to get the property cleaned up.
Is that tenant still there?
Really? Yeah. So they're still, Jody can speak on that.
I can, because I've reached out to tenants. So tenants named legal counsel, and I reached out to the attorney for the tenant to see if we could work together and try to get this cleaned up. She did respond back and said that she will do what she can in the interim to get it cleaned up. And she proposed meeting at the property at some point. So then I can get with you, but she has been very responsive. And I think she's trying to work with her client to get this cleaned up, but it is still in litigation and does not look like it's near a resolution anytime soon.
Oh, they've cleaned up a little on their own?
I'm guessing so. Jeannie Moore does not have possession. It's all tenant that has done this. So if there's been any cleanup, it's been tenant, not the property.
On the driveway side, which you can tell from this picture, actually. Fine, you're fine. So he put a tent up over a large amount of this. That's what is inside that tent. Is most of all that stuff that was in the driveway that you saw from before is in the tent. Yeah. So you can still see some of the stuff in the back.
Yep.
I see that tent. That didn't fit in the tent is right here between the garage and the tent. And it's kind of a slope, so it slopes down. And all of that is still right here, but there's a lot of weeds that is kind of hiding some of it too.
I guess we just make a motion for you to get with them and continue on.
Motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Here.
Please about that.
This is another one of those that's hit cases.
I'll get some good news on this one. Brian Reed here in February. Fault judgment was sent out. Jody sent that to me. So the recycling district was, won the case. So now we are going to go in and get this abated with the help of the sheriff's department. So now I just got to find the time to do that. Might have a couple other hurdles that we need to get taken care of. Hopefully this will be dismissed by next month, but I'm not going to say that.
Tell me what's going to happen in this case, because this guy is a hothead. So you're going to tell him in advance you're coming?
No.
You're just going to show up?
Yep. Now, like I said, I can't disclose everything, but there's some hurdles that we need to, that I might have to jump through where this won't be dismissed till next month, but we'll just leave it at that.
I'll make a motion, we continue.
Second.
Motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Amy McElwain here on 800 North. Back from May. So again, this is a very wet day. There's June. About the same, about the same.
They did bring in a large load of tires during our tire event, yes.
Logan had said he was
Mhm.
gonna do that.
He did, so.
I did speak to him on the 17th. And he's working on getting rid of some more vehicles, but he kind of inherited, well, his mom kind of inherited this problem, this issue after her husband passed suddenly. And so she's not capable to do the work herself. He's been helping her. He and I have had a good working relationship. He's very willing to do whatever.
This has been going on since December.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, but if you remember back, if you keep walking this path right here on this path, you go back towards the Jeep Grand Cherokee, and then back over this, there's a hill there, and that backfield was not covered, but there were numerous vehicles back there, and that has all been taken care of. So he's kind of been working from that side
this way
back. So I believe that's why you really, even though that's that scrap pile there, I think that's why you may not be seeing
a lot of progress.
But I know that he's been making progress, and you see this trash can here, there's a dirt mound here, that was from where a vehicle was. He's had an agreement with someone else to come in and get some of the vehicles if he doesn't have time to do it himself, so he is working on it. I think he said the next one to go is I think it's an F-250, the maroon one here in the center of the picture. So he is working on, he does have a plan in place. I would recommend some more time. So whatever you guys want to do though.
Move to continue.
I'll second. Have a motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Here's Jackson property here on Maple Drive. There's been really no change to this property other than someone has been maintaining the yard, but there's still junk and trash. There's still some weeds that need to be taken care of. I've not had a chance to reach out to David or to Robert about this property due to other issues. I take responsibility for that. I'm sorry that I kind of dropped the ball on that this month, but we'll get this taken care of. But this is slotted for abatement soon. I have abatements going on with both contractors, and they both have multiple abatements that they need to take care of. There's been a lot this past month and a half or so. So this one is the next one that will be going to the contractor, but this will be going to our additional contractor for him to do, since it's a smaller one, since our main contractor has larger ones to deal with.
So nobody lives in this.
No.
Once we abate it, do we feel good about where it'll go from there? Is it just going to be an ongoing? I think
so. Someone is maintaining the yard to a point. I've spoken with the neighbors on the west side of the property, and they expressed gratitude for our involvement in this. And they said that they would like to have, they're concerned about the property due to it being vacant and due to it being in disrepair. I told them that we were gonna contact the building inspector and I would talk to Robert at the health department. So I believe that they're thankful for our involvement so far. I don't know where that goes afterwards.
Okay. Well, I move to continue, then we wait on the abatement.
Second. A motion and a second to continue. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Okay, mixed edition.
Swift here on 400 West. This is from May. So June. They look pretty good, so I will pass this down. This is a picture that Lisa found back from when it was dismissed on 8/26 of 24. And it was dismissed with the semi-trailer sitting there.
And he's
So,
down on the ground now.
yeah, so it was dismissed at the time and it's still there currently. So I wanted to let the board know that's where we're sitting.
That trailer we're seeing is this one here that they've taken a running year off of.
Yeah.
So that was his solution. Is this the one for where they kind of blocked your entry for a while?
Yep. He's a county employee too.
So do you recommend we dismiss?
I do. I mean, if it was, to me, in all fairness, if it was dismissed back then with the trailer, the board, I think, should recommend dismissal, or I should recommend dismissal, you know, whatever you guys want to do, but.
Well, really, it'd be up to planning commission, wouldn't it? Or the zoning, I mean.
Maybe.
They have a requirement that's supposed to be on
Solid
or solid
Solid ground, and she said this was on telephone pole.
Yeah, it was
basically.
So back here beside that trailer, is that wood?
Yes.
Okay.
All
we could say
poles that he cut up for firewood or.
But even then, that still takes it out of our department and throws it on
Yeah,
hers.
correct. So I think Jody can confirm this or not, that I think it can be dismissed here and then she can take it over. I don't think it needs to be held here for her. That makes sense.
Yeah.
move to dismiss.
Second. Have a motion to dismiss and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
There's Dwayne Armstrong here in Fairland on Clark Lane. May. There's been some cleanup from April. There's June. This is a picture of where there was a vehicle. There's still some shingles here on the driveway. This is where there were several bags of black bags of trash. It has been removed. This is where the boat was. It's been removed. And then there's still quite a bit of trash here, but they have made progress. I did speak to Dwayne and to another gentleman at the property, and they said they're going to continue to work on it. I believe it might be his grandson that I spoke to. He said that he is helping him out and that he's going to try and get the rest of it taken care of soon. But clearly there's been progress because the boat and the trailer are no longer there.
Yeah, they made a lot of
And they're a
progress.
couple hours away.
I know, yeah. Move to continue.
Motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Buckland here on Sycamore Road, Pleasant View. There's May. The vehicles were all up to date. Still some scrap in the backyard. There's June, about the same. Some weeds that need to be taken care of. And then some scrap in the backyard that's still there.
Have you talked to him?
I just talked to him here at the meeting. I spoke with him, but he's been difficult to speak with at times. So I'm not shying away from that, but that's just kind of where we are. So He's aware of what needs to be done. He sent me some voicemails. We have been in contact, but last I knew that he said he was gonna get this taken care of.
I wonder, is he scrapping? I'm seeing,
Yeah, I believe so.
Make a motion that we tell him to stop scrapping and that we continue to monitor, and if this stuff's there next month, we're gonna assess a fine of $100 plus court fees.
Motion to tell him to stop scrapping. Well, you heard it. All in favor, say aye, with a fine attached next month. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Patrick Black on 252. This is May. Tall grass and weeds. I did speak with him there at the property, and he's expressed that he'd been in the hospital and he'd lost his job. So there's been a lot of stuff going on in his world. He did have some of the grass cut, but the fence is still down. So this one is just waiting to be abated as well. Like I said, there's still several cases that are out there that need to be completed, but this is one of the ones that's on the list soon. All the vehicles up here that I could tell have been plated and aren't currently plated. There's a lot up here. I was going to talk to Desiree about this one as well, just because of where they're sitting. I've gotten a lot of complaints on this one.
not on stone.
Right.
No.
It seemed like there's more cars there, right?
Yeah, the
imagination.
Charger is new, and his daily driver sits right here, and I believe it's a white full-size van. When I talked to him at the time back in May, I believe it was late May, maybe he just got out of the hospital. He was pretty upset. I don't think he knew about the fine. He didn't say anything about that. I had reached out to him multiple times. I did it through certified mail and I did it through email, and I never got a response back. And so he knew about the abatement, or he should have known about the abatement. He should have known about the $10,000 fine. So again, all these vehicles have been plated, and but they're all sitting where they are. And I said, this black Charger's I think the newest one there to the property. It did have a plate on it, but there's still, you tell the weeds that are there. There's still some other stuff that's there on the front.
When we abate it, will we do anything about all these vehicles? We won't. What about, since the fence is down and we can see into the backyard, how far does the scope of our abatement go?
Well, that was one of the things I was going to clarify with Jody, but from
Really, anything you can see from the public roadway that's not in compliance is a violation. So if the fence is down,
yeah,
you can see it, 252, be considered a violation. Assuming it's not plated or not.
so I mean, this truck for sure. There's another one. I mean, and there's all these weeds that are right here too. So that's my question is, okay, is this going to be like a domino effect? We get the weeds cut down, we move this one out, then we can see another one. We got to cut the weeds down. Then we see this one. So, but that's my question to you would be like, where does the domino stop in this one?
I mean, it very much could be, right?
Yeah, I mean, it could continue. This could just go on and on and on.
What was there, 83 vehicles, Danny and I counted? What's the rule? The fence?
Oh, I can't.
You get it empty, it'll be done.
I look like on Google Maps, I bet you there's.
The job, don't you just start?
Well, it depends how many more piled or dead. Obviously, there's no room.
So, but he still has to move the vehicles in front because it's not on gravel.
That's not our ordinance. That would be zoning. Our ordinance doesn't dictate where vehicles.
Really, about all we're gonna accomplish is mowing.
Well, and the vehicles in the back here.
This stuff right here that you can see.
But like I said,
Yeah.
You can see stuff over the fence too.
It'd be nice if we could coordinate with her to take care of it at the same time, would you reach out to her and say,
I think she's coming back to her coffee store.
Coming back,
Yeah.
it'd be nice to reach out to her and say, could we take care of this once and for all, go down there and
You want to, well, you want to circle back to this one when she comes back?
that'd be great.
Yeah. We don't have to vote right now, I guess. But all we're gonna do is continue anyway.
Down the road.
Here's Amrine here on 252, May. It's June, so there has been some improvement. This just hasn't been able to get to the abatement due to other stuff. It's not been a on purpose delay, it's just been that the other contractors had needed to get the other properties done before he gets to this one. So this one will go. There's still stuff behind the fence. I believe I have a picture of it somewhere here, maybe. Yeah, right here. There's still stuff back here. And I was going to talk to the board to see when this was on before and what was allowed to be there from before, and if he was grandfathered into anything.
I don't think he was ever compliant, in my opinion.
I don't know that he was grandfathered in. He kind of hid some stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, he moved stuff behind walls.
We dismissed it, but I don't know that he really ever.
The real thing, he come back with the attorney and said, we'll have it cleaned up.
They
And
did.
if we don't, we'll pay for the abatement, but we'll pay to have it done.
Yeah.
And it never got carried out. And we dismissed the case. At that point, once we dismissed the case, it had to be reopened again. And then we can,
I'd say we just press on with total abatement,
absolutely.
not just dressing up the front. He's got a hoarding problem, I believe.
He admitted that when it
So
started.
much stuff.
He's gonna write a book to help other people.
The stuff behind the fence, if it's in violation, it goes.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Make a motion.
And when you go down the east side of the driveway by where he's got the tarp over the leaning shed or
Right.
whatever that is, that drive goes on down and turns and goes to other houses,
Right.
correct?
It's a public access road.
Okay.
Is it? Okay.
On the east side of that drive, is that his yard too?
I have to pull up the map to see.
Okay, well, anyway, that yard, it looks like the rest of his.
Okay.
Whether it's his or not, I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because there are houses back in behind there that we have to take into consideration that they're viewing the back, not just front.
I think, when this property flooded or all that flooded back there, didn't the county take ownership of some of those flood houses?
Yeah, most of them, except
I think it's
there's
going
a
back.
few holdouts, yeah.
Sounds like one of them was his dad's, that
Yeah.
was closer to the river, and he got over dad's stuff. That's when it all kind of started, no way.
So we just need a motion to continue and we'll wait on the abatement.
Yeah.
I would make that motion.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye. Motion carried.
Owning property here on 252, back from May. And the only thing that was in violation was the van. There's June, it's about the same. Maintained the property pretty nicely. The only thing is the van. I tried to make contact with Mr. Bowling at the property. No one was home. So, like I said before, this one was part of a insurance claim. There was an accident. He was waiting to hear back from insurance.
Well, I make a motion, we continue until you get in contact with him, since that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Second. A motion and a second, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Mr. Berwick Trust here on 300 East. Back from May, after we impounded a couple vehicles. Quite a bit of stuff in the back and inside. This is after, I believe, after he had said that he'd done a decent amount of cleanup already. Here's June. About the same. Still quite a bit of stuff here. The back is improved somewhat. There's still some stuff that needs to be taken care of.
I assume we've started the abatement process.
Yes.
Start legal action.
Yeah.
Complaint's ready to be filed, so hopefully within the next 30 days, once that's filed, we can get the order to go in and abate.
And then I'll make a motion to continue until legal is in.
Motion. And a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
There's Don Deutsch here on Michigan Road. Back from May. This is June. There has been progress made. I know the vending machine is gone. Some other trash has been gone. There's still a bunch of tires, but it looks like they're working on putting them in piles to remove them. I believe I have this one right here. There, you can tell there's been a lot of improvement on this one from even from last month. So
Nice if they could cover up some of the graffiti.
Yeah.
I eat something, I'm not sure what.
Not sure you want to know either.
I mean, they've got tags on all sides of that house.
Yep.
But we got a new owner on this property, right?
Yeah, Don Deutsch is the new owner.
Yeah, they did all the vehicles too. That were
Well, it's nice that they're cleaning it up. So do we need to continue to give them some more time?
Yeah.
I moved.
Tires are still there. I think I believe that's the meaning that might be still in violation.
Have a motion to continue.
Second.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, direct to, she came into something.
Oh, yeah.
Your way, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep, my way.
All right, Rick Henson here on Pearl Street. Back in May. June, there's been some improvement. Originally, this was inoperable vehicle and junk and trash and a couple other things. And then still got a couple car parts here. I talked to him at one point about the seats. And I said, hey, can you store those somewhere else? If not, maybe remove them. And then there's still some tires here that are behind the boats. But he did get everything plated up to currently. And there's a few weeds that need to be taken care of. But outside of that, there has been some improvement.
And he is working with you.
Yeah, I spoke with him a couple different times. There wasn't as much improvement as I was expecting, but there has been improvement. I mean, there's still a battery right there. There's some tires.
Make a motion, we continue.
Motion to continue. Second, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Adam Clark here. He on Fairland. This is from May. Junk trash. If you remember this picture from before, even from May, there were pallets stacked all over the front yard. Those are gone. There's June. Everything else looked pretty good. The driveway looked a lot cleaner.
Okay.
Yep. Everything else looked pretty good right here. Backyard looked great. I did speak with Adam yesterday. The only thing that is keeping this property in violation is the RV. I've spoken with the owners of the RV, who is a family member of Adam, and they are just waiting on title work from California. But that has been a slow process. So that is the only thing that I see that's keeping this from being dismissed. And it's, like I said, the owners of the RV have been in good contact with me about that as well. So it's up to the board what they want to do with this, but they've been in good contact and they have started all the process to get the title transferred to Indiana so they can get it registered here or something like that.
Well, I think we need to continue to make sure that plays out. Other than that, it looks pretty good, except for all that, but.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Have a motion to continue. Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
This one.
All right, Bob Olds here on Byron Drive. Back from May from the initial picture or initial case. Tall grass and weeds and some other junk that was there. I spoke with Mrs. Bob Holtz on the phone. She said that everything had been cleaned up. Here's the front, looked pretty good. Here's the side, pretty good. The back where the weeds are, looked pretty good. I recommend dismissal.
I move to dismiss.
I'll second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Would we like to go back to Patrick Black?
Don't we?
This one right here. I'm sure that board want to talk to you about. There's really.
Now, all those cars are registered.
All of them are registered.
Okay.
At one point in time, Patrick showed me that they were all operational. The black Charger's the newest one there. And it's not been there very long, but it seems to be that he's a more vehicles that don't fit in the back now going on the front and it's being parked on grass, not on.
Okay.
So that's out of our hands, but the board wanted to talk to you about that to see.
My thought was, we're planning on going out and abating, which
Huh.
basically means trimming the weeds.
Yeah.
If he's in violation on this, it'd be nice if we could wrap it all up together.
Yeah, I talked to Jody about this last time. So under the original violation, under the original violation, we violated him for operating a business or whatever. And at that time, he was also had cars in the grass, but we did not cite him for that. However, he was in violation, right? Even though it wasn't cited. That went through the complete violation process where he was assessed the maximum fine and then the violation was closed out. So essentially it was included under even though we didn't actually cite him for it, it was included under that original violation, which has already gone through the process. So we can't reopen that at this point since that's already gone through.
So there's nothing anybody can do about this eyesore.
And yeah, no, I mean, the only other thing, yeah, is and I don't know, it's been so long now. If we wanted to like take legal action against them, the zoning board could, I guess, but I don't know if we.
Can you approach it that these are different vehicles? Can we prove that?
That was my question, Desiree. So
Yeah.
when we cited, was that for the ones in the back, the ones in the front, or for everything?
Everything.
So there were vehicles in the front. I mean,
Yeah.
these I assume are new.
Yeah.
Vehicles, right, that it's parked on.
So is there any photographs or anything of the old vehicles from the past CAD?
Yeah.
And we can approach that these are new vehicles.
New vehicles. Well, if Jody thinks that's well, I'm willing to do that.
We might at least get him to move them out of sight. I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's part of the issue, right? If he's gonna continue to collect and
Yeah,
at some point you're not gonna.
Run out of room back.
yeah.
I mean, before too long, he's gonna go closer to the road, you know?
Get in the right of way.
Yeah.
trailers in the right away.
Yeah, something else that he had said that Lisa and I had talked about, but when I was speaking with Patrick at his house, he stated to me that he had been in the hospital. He's had this lung issue. He was in the hospital for a significant amount of time. And then he, on his own, said that this is basically, he said, this is his family. He doesn't have another family. So, not saying that we want this to happen, because we don't, but God forbid he were to pass away. And then now there's going to be an issue of cleaning this property up, you know, so.
Yeah, to the board.
Well, I'm looking at the GIS.
uh,
It shows two.
He does have
front.
mortgage on
I mean,
it.
there's a, yeah.
From whenever that picture was taken, these are all new.
I know that the Charger's the newest one there, so.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can, if Jody, if you think that's doable, I can cite him for, yeah, parking different cars than were previously in the grass and then go through the process.
See this getting out of control if we don't. do
Yeah, if we
that.
don't take some kind of action. I mean, and most likely
Sooner or later,
it's gonna end up the same way as where he's not gonna, he'll go to the BZA, they'll fine him $7,500.
Couple of mine, 10,000.
Yeah, like tack that onto the fines. I mean,
So how old a guy is this guy? I've never.
80, 60?
I would say sixties.
yeah. And I'm sorry, like, if you have health issues and you can bring them in, you can take them out, like.
I mean, that's the thing, yeah. I mean, you know, if he's 80 years old and just being defiant, you know, well, he's defiant no matter what.
He's been defined for years.
Yeah.
It should have been stopped years ago.
But the commissioners didn't have the guts.
I mean, I
Stop
can
zoning.
see how this is gonna come back to haunt the county someday,
Yeah.
whether it's 20 years from now or sooner.
Well, like Dave said, the GIS
Yeah,
only
GIS
has
has
two on there.
two in front, and I don't know how old that picture is, but I think those are,
Well, when we dismissed it, there wasn't anything out front.
I think other than his vehicle he drove at the time, that was it.
So I think there ended up being a lawnmower. He had parked out there. When we dismissed, there was no vehicles and he fixed all the fence so nothing could be seen from down the road.
Well, I think that would be a fair way to go and try to go about it then. You know, it's new vehicles, he knows the, you know,
he clearly knows the ordinance.
He
'cause
knows
we've
the
been down
ordinance.
this road before.
yeah.
And
Just doesn't care.
no, he
He
doesn't.
doesn't care.
I would make it very clear in the abatement notice that we send to him that anything visible from the roadway, including with the fences down,
Right.
is considered a violation, so he knows.
Well, I mean, I sent him the notice already. Do I send another one? Because it's.
I think it hurts. I mean, the more you can document that we're communicating to him what the issue is, the better, just knowing.
You sent the original by certified mail?
Oh, yeah.
Did he receive
He
it?
came back because,
Yeah.
well, he came back because he said that the county destroyed his mailbox during snow operations. And then the weird thing was, I talked to Lisa about this, the tag that the post office employee puts on the door came back to my office as well, which I didn't quite understand why that did. But
I
it
need to
did.
find out where
So-
he lives, because I don't believe he lives there.
He doesn't live.
I think he does. I mean, I don't know, just from talking with him and stuff, I think he does. I think he's been, like you said, I think he's been in the hospital a lot.
Could we not
Did
talk
he
about?
still not have a
it
mailbox?
In a way
By the
that
way,
would require him to sign,
That's county.
get something, the post office.
That's why it's called old 022.
Can't do that
Turn it
yet.
over to the
Ordinance.
county.
But we've emailed him too, so. I
Gonna change that.
Emailed,
Yeah, I emailed him and
He doesn't have a mailbox.
We posted on his
He's like,
I can.
I
I
mean,
can do
just
that.
so you can say that you.
There's light on in the window.
Get a notice.
As the EFT,
Yes, posted on the door.
automatically out of his bank account.
So what do we need to vote on here, anything? Or
I mean, just continue for, I mean.
Continue to wait on it.
Just continue. That's all we can
And maybe
do.
that, to post it on the door too, I would maybe include that on the motion.
Yeah.
so you,
And Jody, will you cite him as well?
or,
He does, right?
That's right.
Yes.
All right.
Item, yeah.
All right, Desiree, will you
so
cite?
a motion to continue
Motion to continue for us.
and post it on the door.
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same, motion carried.
Really,
Judy Hope is Tony Sigmund's sister. Seriously.
It really is.
Wow. I'm starting to see a connection.
I think it's a family trait.
Didn't somebody push?
You see where she is? It's bad.
We'll start off here with May. Complaint progress and weeds throwing trash in the yard. At the time I spoke with the neighbor, he was very encouraged that we were out there and we were taking steps to get this corrected. Here's now June. They did mow it at some point. Lisa and I had talked about this, that in the past, since this is a repeat, that they had mowed it in the past, they'd gotten it compliant. But it needs to be mowed again, and there's still weeds and there's still junk there that needs to be taken care of. So it's ready to be abated. This is, I don't know if it's been, yeah, it's waiting to be abated. It's one of those that just is on the list, but other contractors need to get the done.
Is this house inhabited?
No, she and her mother-in-law or whatever died and she inherited it. But at one time, especially when the bubble was good on real estate, they should have sold it then because it's just starting to show stress really bad now. The wood, the windows, they're starting to rot.
Look like it's much.
It had a chance before,
we
5
can do
years.
is continue it and wait on the abatement.
Yep. Well, motion to continue.
Second.
And a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
I don't know why she would say just let it sit.
Yeah.
I don't hear that saying in 44.
Martin Overby here on 100 South. This is from the initial case, tall grass and weeds, and some junk and trash. This is a carport that's flipped over on its top. This property was switching hands from Martin to his mother, and that just recently happened. And this is from the pictures. You'll note that they've done a lot of cleanup. Everything looked good here. I believe the property is compliant, and my recommendation would be dismissal.
Move to dismiss.
Second.
Motion to dismiss, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion covered. Carried.
D Capital Group here in Fairleigh on Edgerton. This case, tall grass and weed, junk and trash, tires. This property is vacant.
You talked to the
I reached out.
Capital Group.
I believe they sent me a certified letter back. but they are out in Arizona, or it's a different state. Someone has mowed the grass, but everything else is about the same. My recommendation would be to abate it. This is a vacant property, which I know that Fairland's been having a problem with some homeless, and this is just going to be attracting them to the property. So my recommendation would be to abate the property.
To start the abatement process.
Second.
Have a motion to do the abatement. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Anthony Macedo here on North Michigan Road. There's May. The initial case was tall grass and weeds. We also had vehicles that were either inoperable or not currently plated on the property, which I tagged at the time of the case. There's June. Vehicles are still there. I'll update the board here in just a minute about those, but a lot of the grass and the weeds have been cut. The owner has not fully moved here yet. He is living in South Dakota, and he's got another company that's coming in to keep the property good until he's there, or at least mow the grass. And they have worked on some of the weeds in that back part of the property. Still some more to go. The vehicles are still there. They're still tagged. I spoke with him, and as soon as he is fully moved here from South Dakota, he's going to get them registered in Indiana. But due to still living in South Dakota, he has not done that yet.
Any idea of what his timeline is?
Yeah, well, he has to get it done within, I believe it's a year. He wants to be here by middle to end of summer, I believe is what his goal is.
The house looks pretty nice.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can remember this property. It used to be pristine. It's still very, very nice property, but there was really not a weed on it.
Is this just past the casino?
Yes.
Okay.
On the north side of the road.
Oh,
Right by the bridge.
oh, it was beautiful property at one time.
Yeah.
Got that little like an island with a little
Yeah.
bridge, yeah.
I would work out there and weed eat that thing and
And it's still a very pretty property. You can see the bridge and stuff. But
I would,
with him not being there.
I think we give him more time, so I would move to continue.
second. Have a motion and a second to continue. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Carry.
You need new cases. Oh, there's a repeat. There's a repeat.
Apparently, we have.
We're into repeat cases.
We got two repeats.
Be this one.
Houston.
So here's Hughesman here on Tucker Road. This one is the first one since we've had the change from the beginning of the year. Case was opened, nothing happened for over 15 days. I've sent that to our contractor to be abated. It's on the list to be abated. So
Well, this is just a vacant lot that we've mowed before.
multiple times.
We're just gonna take care of it for him.
Yeah, he paid
He's
for
not gonna get anybody to do it but us.
Yeah, so this will be, this is on the list. This may be getting done today. Yeah, I need to reach out.
Well, we just need a bait or a motion to abate.
It's already, because of the way it changed back in December.
This is a repeat case, so we need
It's a
to.
repeat case and it's just tall grass and weeds. Could they be in the 15-day notice or that nothing's happened in those 15 days? Then I can unilaterally send it to the contractor to be abated. So now it's just a matter of being voted to wait until it's over or something like that.
I'll make a motion, we continue.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Can we talk about that case that we just went by? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Goats or Goaty, Gotti, however you want to pronounce it, if you can. So it's not a repeat, but this one, was just recently sold to Waste Management. And we have a upcoming case, which I don't use, yeah, it's on this one too, with Waste Management. I was gonna reach out to them about this, but the owners, the Godys, don't own this property anymore. Waste Management does. I'm gonna reach out to Waste Management. I have no idea who I'm reaching out to in this case. There's a little bit of junk, but most of it is this tall grass, and I've had numerous complaints on this property. So I know it's not technically being heard today, but I could see this getting worse, so I wanted to see what the board thought was on this. I mean, I'm gonna reach out to someone at Waste Management, but
They are the owners now.
that's what I was told. It looks like it did switch hands, but it's officially still, the GIS, I believe, is still showing it in the Go's hands.
Was it up there near their corporate office where Caldwell?
Yeah, it's up just down the road from there.
Would you recommend we go ahead and abate the property since you're going to be dealing with some corporation out of state more than likely?
My concern is that maybe someone, it will take longer. It's just my concern. Now, maybe it won't, but
They'd have to pay for it one way.
Do they still have an office staff at Caldwell's
Yeah.
old office?
Yeah.
Wonder
It
if
has changed officially to CGS Services, Inc.
I'd make a motion that we abate it, but you check with them first,
so I'll get a hold of them.
because they're gonna pay for it one way or the other.
Right.
So it's an abate notice.
Notice.
They don't.
If they don't take care of it, we'll abate.
We'll have a motion to abate the property.
Yeah, then go to your, whatever it is, Waste Management.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Would you accept a blanket motion for all the other new
Okay,
kids?
we got one more. We got Loy here.
I would accept that, but I'm curious about this other.
We got one
Yeah, we've had like at least two more repeats.
more.
Yeah.
See. We had a new case, or repeat, I see.
Aaron Loy,
Yeah, I know, we were.
Austin Melton.
It should repeat.
Mhm.
I need to
Yeah.
update that one. That's
Yeah.
not my fault.
Who is it? Who's the other one?
Constance Melton, 2026-40.
No.
mark as such.
Yeah, I'll take care of that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Is that the same thing, same situation?
So that one was,
Oh, never mind. It's one below it.
so Aaron Loy here, same tall grass and weeds, only tall grass and weeds. We had this case before. It's been over 15 days. I sent this to the contractor. This is on his list. He might be getting to it today.
Same motion.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Thompson.
This one came in as a complaint of tall grass and weeds. Tall grass and weeds, and in the tall grass and weeds are is some junk and some trash. Let's see here. I spoke with her on the phone yesterday, on Friday, and she wasn't completely sure why that was the case. She was pretty frustrated. I said, well, it's tall grass and weeds, and it's the junk and it's the trash. So she is aware of it. She's got the notification, the violation notification. Yeah, I've spoken with her over the phone about it. So
The motion that she does get her $100 fine for being a repeat, and that we abate the property. I do abate it before.
Yes, yeah.
So we have a motion to fine her $100 plus fees and abate the property.
The usual repeat fine.
Okay. And all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
I have a question up above this one. It says waste management. So is that another one that So was the other one Nicholas Gotti that Waste Management bought? Or did I mark that wrong?
No, it's,
No, this is where,
they bought two properties.
Okay.
That's about installation going down the road.
On here,
That's fine.
yeah, and I don't.
This is on, this is a new case where the other one was, they bought it, but it was a repeat case.
I have heard that complaint from the golf course.
I've seen it.
They say that I have to pick
Yeah.
up insulation daily that blows off those trucks. Sure.
They have signed for their certified letter.
And
I don't know.
Scott Chamberlain, my contact up there, he called me and left me a voicemail. But when I was gonna call him back yesterday, our phone system went down. So, I haven't had a chance to call him back yet, but I know this has been ongoing. At least would be a better person to talk to, because she's talked to the guy.
Yeah.
Times.
So Jody has too. So he had called us last year and complained about the insulation. So we sent Waste Management a certified letter and copied IDEM on it. After they received that letter, we had a meeting with them and they said they'd send out a crew and pick it up, which they did. They were going to try to work to see if they could get some different types of containers and such like that. So a year went past and then we heard from Mr. Chamberlain again that there was insulation everywhere. So I had called Waste Management, talked to the new general manager up there, and he assured me that they would send a crew out to get it cleaned up and he would call Mr. Chamberlain, which he failed to do. So.
Chamberlain's the waste,
No.
it's not,
Mm-mm.
he's not the waste management guy?
Mm, nope, he lives on 9. So then I passed him on to Jody so she could explain to him what our process could be for him. So.
Yeah, and he just said it's been a reoccurring problem, not only for him, but there's other property owners along there that have to go out and clean up debris that's blowing off the trucks. So.
What really needs to happen, NDOT needs to come out, or not NDOT, but state police, motor vehicle division, because they will cite you for a leaky load. They just need to follow those trucks down the road and watch it blowing off and cite them. They start getting some fines, then maybe they change it, but
They get those fabric covers and they'll put them down, but at the time, they don't get them all the way down, or like you say, they flop and that insulation just goes everywhere.
better cover.
do I have a motion to accept all the new cases?
Moved.
Okay.
So moved.
So moved. All in favor, say aye.
Second.
Aye.
Yay. We'll get to the end.
You know what? I thought we'd be here a little bit longer than this.
I did too.
Well, you notice when the people are gone, I say, I hear you guys, but I don't acknowledge it. Just keep moving.
You're in the boat.
Well, you can have this seat anytime you want, Mr. William.
I'll keep you up.
I think you're doing fine. You're doing a wonderful job.
No, you're getting in a hurry, then let's go to the next one. Yeah, let's move on through.
At my age, I'm always in a hurry.
A motion to adjourn.
We need to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Yeah, I would like to hear from Robert. Robert, it's been 2 years or 2 months.
2 months. I'm glad to catch up.
I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, glad you're ready to take care of yourself.
No, nothing.
Don't make the motion to adjourn then.
I have a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
Do I have a third and a fourth? All in favor, say aye.
Unanimous.
I think we can cover.